This man led a war that killed over 3 million people. He swore that Nigeria was a failed project, and then 12 years later, he came back to contest for president of the same Nigeria. Ojukwu didn't just disappear, he flipped the whole freaking game. After the war ended in January of 1970, Ojukwu fled to Cote d'Ivoire. He didn't surrender, he didn't apologize, he just vanished. The president of Cote d'Ivoire granted him asylum, and he spent 13 quiet years in exile. No speeches, no apologies, just silence, more like the Nigerian government. In 1982, President Shehu Shagari officially pardoned Ojukwu. He came back not in handcuffs, but with chairs and banners. He was called Ikemba. If you don't know what that means, look in comments. Someone please help us out in the comments. The Southeast received him like a king that was coming back home. But he didn't come back just to leave. He came back to leave. In 1983, just 1 year after his return, Ojukwu joined the NPN. They were Nigeria's ruling party at the time, the same party that the Igbos blamed for their pain. He ran for Senate and he lost. Then Buhari's coup came, and guess what? Ojukwu was arrested and detained for months. Later in the 90s, he joined SDP and tried to run for president, but he was disqualified, which makes total sense to me. Still, he didn't stop. In the 2000s, he formed APGA and contested again in 2003 and 2007, both of which he lost. Though it is said that the 2007 election was heavily rigged. Ojukwu wanted power, and he kept trying for power until the end. Here's where I have questions. How do you go to war with a country, blaming it for being bad and unjust, and then after losing, you come back to want to lead that country? If you thought Nigeria wasn't safe for the Igbos, how come you now think it is safe to do a presidential campaign? To me, that's not adding up. That's not giving freedom fighter energy. That is giving politician vibes. That is how a politician will behave. And this is something you should bear in mind. Ojukwu was 33 when the war started, and Gulon was 31 when it started. So these were two very young men who were filled with egos, pride, and ambition, not seasoned leaders. These were just two very powerful men that were playing chess with other people's lives, innocent people. The question is, if these men were in their 50s, would they have gone this far? I doubt it. And what really annoys me is how Nigeria forgave him. Like, there was no tribunal, no accountability, just welcome back. If this was in another country, he would go to trial, he would face a tribunal. Nigeria, we gave him a hero's welcome, a party tickets, and a red carpet. I mean, you fight a government, you lose the battle, you flee, and then you return and you want to join that same government that you fought. It's giving more of an opportunist than a freedom fighter. And it's not just Ojukwu. A lot of politicians these days do the same thing. They'll be switching plans, APC today, PDP tomorrow, Afghanis tomorrow, and people are still clapping and acting like, oh, this is a brand new man. No, it's the same person, same mindsets, just under a different umbrella. If you ask me, Ojukwu wasn't just a general. He was a politician, a survivor, and maybe a strategist. But a hero, I'll leave that for you to answer. If you found this video educative or informative or even thought-provoking, follow me for more history lessons that your history teacher might have forgotten to teach you. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!